Hello, my name is Adam Tyson, and I'm here to show off my Sprint 5 project. I made a Sudoku solver in Erlang, is what this project will entitle. Essentially, I started off by making a new Erlang project. I used the rebar 3 tool or rebar tool in order to make that new project. And that you'll see all that configuration files and all the rest of the application files over there on the right. Here I'm using my Sudoku, I'm in my Sudoku.arl program. I only needed to make one page for this one inside my source folder. So I'm already inside my source folder, so let me go ahead and start up the shell. Let me, so for Erlang, you have to start by using C and then in parentheses typing in the file that you want to, or not the file, but the program that you'd want to use. So I'm going to use Sudoku, end it with a period. It'll put OK Sudoku or Sudoku. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce. I pronounced it either way, so I've heard conflicting ways how to pronounce it. Sudoku, whichever one, I'm down. So essentially for this program, you're able to do one of two things. One of which is to generate an empty board. Let me just go ahead and do that. We just put board equals Sudoku generate empty board, and that should just have that. And with this generate empty board, you're able to now continue to insert new numbers into this board. So let me make a new variable, board one, which will now equal Sudoku insert value, and then you type in first off, you type in the board, the variable that you want. So the board is what you'll want. And then I'll do 1, 1, and 5, which one is the row. The first one is the row, second one is the column, and then I'll have the input the number 5. So then I'll type it, I'll hit enter, and there you go. You'll see it on row 1, column 1, insert the value, which was 5. And if I want to keep going, I'll do board 2, which is equal to Sudoku insert value, board 1, and then I'll do 1, 2, 3. Let's just put 3 in there. And there you go. It's still in the first row, second column, but the value is 3. And now to solve it, we're going to do, what is it? It'll be Sudoku solve board 2. And there you go. You'll see a solution for it. Now it'll do that because regardless of that not having many values, it'll still just do it. It'll still go through the whole thing. It'll see the 5 and the 3, and it'll go through the program and make sure that the inputs are valid. As you'll see here, you have like 531, 246, 789. That doesn't repeat in this 3 by 3 square. As you see over here, 246, 789, 135. Once again, the numbers do not repeat, or 789, 135, 246. You know, the numbers still did not repeat, and it still goes by a row, which is one, and you'll see it here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that'll be the same way throughout the whole row. Now, there is also another way to also solve boards on this program, which I will show with using a string. So I'm going to do solve string equals, and then I'm going to type in and then I should still have it paid, hopefully. Okay, good. I still have it ready to go. Oh, shoot. I need to do that again because I thought I didn't have the string already set up. I already had the whole thing set up. My bad. So let me do it again. So let's equal, and then there you go. And then we'll have that string. And now I'll put Sudoku solve, and then I'll put solve string. And it took a second, but it now creates a solution for that string. So essentially for the string, first and foremost, I should have explained this. You type the values from the left up from the upper leftmost part of the Sudoku board, working your way all the way down to the lower right. And then you input the values found in each one of those cells in the Sudoku puzzle. And from there, I think this is a quicker way anyway than just trying to keep making new variables and inserting them one by one in order to get a new board. Rather, I also added this text input. That way, people can just go through the board one by one cell at a time and input the numbers. Is it still a little bit slow? Yes, and I wish I could have made a GUI for it, but I just wasn't able to do it. Um, Yeah, so other than that, I took this from a puzzle I found online and I already tried it out. In fact, I haven't tried out the whole thing yet. I wish I could show you, but I don't, I have two mo I kind of need to mess up the monitors real quick, but I will tell you if it works. And it does. I actually made sure to make it a really hard puzzle too, because I didn't want there to be, well, one, it's actually easier because I just hit zero a lot, which is nicer, but also I like to make sure that I like to think that it would be able to work through it, and it does. I just did it over there in the corner, and it definitely worked. Take my word for it, I guess. So yeah, other than that, in my program, here it is. Here's my main function to solve the Sudoku puzzle, either with the insert in the values or with the binary string. Try numbers essentially how to get through the board. They'll just keep trying to insert numbers, which we put in here for the if valid try numbers. This is to make sure that the rules are solved correctly, making sure that the numbers are, well, down here is valid, to make sure that the numbers are 1 to 5 in the rows and and from a 3 by 3. And then yeah, for this, find empty boards, find empty cells, everything like that to help find the just help keep inputting numbers, put numbers, substitute values, print the board, generate the empty board, generate partial board, which is I could fill it with random numbers, but I that one's still kind of iffy. I haven't really finished that one all the way. I would actually, in time, I would wish to make this a not only just a solver, but also a game as well, just to, because I already have the solutions, if I can make it a game as well and have a user input the values and then get them wrong or right, it'd be nice. And then here's the stuff for the strings down here. That is pretty much it for this video. It might be a little bit longer, but I had to go through a couple things. But thank you guys so much for watching.